Okay, I'm live. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all my new fuzzy thingy. It came in the mail today. Hello everybody. Okay, I shared the video. What is up? Hold on. Now I'm headed to Instagram. I'm gonna turn the camera back around. I'm just trying to get to this page. Okay. Finally kicked you out and had you stumble to the car. You know, alcohol bar. Well, mate, it's the bar. Like a bodybuilder, I keep raising the bar. I have it right here. Certain blogs I'm blocked from. I think I'm blocked from the neighborhood talk. I'm blocked from um the shade room. Where else am I blocked from? Anyway, affidavit. I have first took place on July 2nd. When was this done? Probably like 2020, 2021, 2022, somewhere like that. On July 12th, that is the basis of the above cited proceedings. I was the driver and bodyguard, still allegedly, but I believe that this is true. Writ habeas corpus, Court of Appeal. Daystar Peterson, who is better known as Tory Lanez, in July of 2020, known. I was asked to drive Mr. Peterson to home This is the driver of Kylie Jenner, where Miss Megan Pete and Kelsey Harris were present. Mr. Peterson was a Mrs. at Mrs. Jenner's home for approximately 2 hours when I received a call to come pick up Miss Pete and Miss Harris. Does it go on to the next one? Yes. It's more. Left Miss Jenner's home but was asked by Miss Peter to return because she stated that she had forgotten a shoe. When we arrived at Miss Jenner's home at the time, Miss Harris stayed in the car while Miss Pete exited. Miss Pete did not enter the home at the time. She went on back around the pool area where Miss Peterson was located. Nikki's talking. This is why I'm talking the way I'm talking. Both Miss Pete Mr. Peterson returned to the car after a few minutes. Miss P was bickering, but I'm unsure of the exact words she was saying. She seemed upset. The four left Miss residence. As I began to drive, Miss P started to fight with Mr. Peterson. They were going back and forth. I remember Mr. Peterson saying to Miss Pete that he was going to tell. Okay, so you all, whoever's watching, please like this video. Nobody's gonna come and watch this video if you don't like the video. I believe that either allegedly, Rock Nation or whoever with this, that they just wanted their money and to start management negotiations and management to clear monies, to like recoup monies, to push the rap industry to certain, because you remember she got the number one. Remember Nikki also gave her attention and she basically gave her number one, and Billboard said that. So somebody was here watching and they left, but at least you got the information. Um, as I began to drive, Miss Pete started to fight with Mr. Peterson. They were going back and forth, and I remember Miss Peterson saying to Miss Pete that he was going to tell Miss Harris what was going on. I do not remember what street we were on, but Miss Pete asked me to stop the vehicle. I did as she asked, and Miss Pete went on sitting nearby a bus stop by Peterson and went and spoke with Miss Pete. And after 2 minutes, they returned to the car and began driving again. Miss Pete started argument again, and Miss Harris asked what was going on, and Mr. Peterson, somebody else left, told her that he was and Miss P had been dating and intimate. Okay. Miss Harris was upset by this, and she and Mr. Peterson had been dating the same manner prior to the relationship with Miss Pete. Miss Pete, Miss Harris began fighting. I pulled over to stop them. Miss Pete and Miss Harris both got out of the vehicle and continued to fight, both verbally and physically. I broke up the fight and was pulling toward the car. I saw Miss Harris with the gun and in her hand. Mr. Peterson ran from behind Mrs. Somebody else left. Um, Pete and myself toward Miss Harris. Mr. Peterson and Miss Harris began struggling, and Peterson tried to unarmed Miss Harris. I'm still pulling Miss Pete and did not see who shot the weapon. I was lucky I was not harmed. And in my opinion, Miss Pete was also fortunate. The whole incident happened so quickly within just a couple of minutes. Can we go into the next? Yes. I saw Miss Harris with the gun in her hand. Mr. Peterson ran from behind myself toward Miss Harris. Mr. Peterson. This is Jaquan. Jaquan submitted this. I will still be pulling Miss Pete and did not see who shot the weapon. A lucky I of not harm, and in my opinion, Miss Pete was also fortunate. Her incident happened quickly. I wanted to be present in evidence during Miss Peterson's trial, but was prevented from doing so as the district attorney was not ready to cross-examine me, and later did not call me due to holidays and court schedule. I believe I should have been allowed to be present this evidence at trial. Amen. See, respectfully submitted. 2023. Fifth day. Pink Friday 2 was coming out 3 days later. More. Jaquan Smith. Affidavit. Okay, that is all. I've had 3 people come by and they leave. What did you come for? Okay, this is Jaquan Smith. Put in the affidavit. December 5th, 2023, on behalf of Tory Lanez. And basically, all allegedly, Miss Harris, which is Kelsey Harris, had the gun. He's the eyewitness, the driver of the car, and they were fighting. And after that, he says that he also did not see who uh, had the gun after the situation, like the little fight. But he also did didn't see who shot. Okay, so see that's why everybody blah blah. But we know the truth. We know the truth because if there's a man that says he's innocent of something, and there's a girl who goes and gets some type of immunity, then we also got a woman that was shot or glass or whatever the story was. So you're left with Kelsey. And this affidavit totally shows you that Kelsey is in trouble. Like, it's up to the court system to look at this to let Tory out. But people are going to be asking questions like, well, who did it? And Kelsey's name will be coming up. So I don't know what will happen next, but this is an innocent man. He's saying that he was innocent. And then we've got all of this going on right here, where he was not even the one that was fighting. That was Kelsey and Megan fighting. So why in the world would Tory Lanez shoot Megan if he wasn't fighting? He was the one being fought over because he was at Kelsey's house and she went back to get her shoes and she wanted to be there. Then that's when they told the information, which is I, Megan, and Tory have been sleeping, and Harris found that out. Kelsey Harris found it out and was upset. Megan and her started fighting. The story made no sense. And I'm so glad that it's coming out. I am so glad that Jaquan Smith, his affidavit is now out because they are going to get to the nitty gritty and this unsealed records. I'm going to get off of here now because I did my job because I never go live. And I just wanted to share this because I've been reading comments in little blogs that I'm not blocked in, and the people are upset. The people are upset that they had to go through this, like, as viewers of the situation, as the rappers that they are fans of, as um, the sympathy campaign that Megan went through and pushed and locking up black men and what else? Just the people were upset at Tory for no reason. So I'm gonna get off of here. Please like the video. I gotta go. Thank you for coming by. Oh my God, Megan is evil. There you are. Nikki's doing that thing with her voice. She's live on station here right now. And she's talking like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And since she is, my attention deficit disorder has been hearing her in the background. You know, cause her voice has got that like, she's trying to like convince you of something. Love is the real love. So I was having a hard time reading the stuff while I can hear her on my other phone. But anyway, yes, Megan is evil. Because the truth is out, and they're gonna start asking questions. Everybody in the blog comments, and then it's gonna make the regular newses, and they're gonna be like, well, who shot? It was Kelsey that did it. Okay. Well, what's gonna happen next? Uh, but we don't care what happened. We just want Tory out because he didn't do it. You only got one person that you said did it. You didn't. They didn't say that Kelsey did it. So why is a man that's in there just because you upset with him that he and Kelsey, uh, Megan and Tory was sleeping together, and Kelsey found this out. So now there is a big question. If you're upset, Miss Megan, I mean Kelsey, that they slept together with the fight, when it comes down to them releasing this information to Kelsey and her getting upset about it and fighting, why is the fighting now to where if she's defending herself, Miss Kelsey, or she's like trying to do whatever with the fighting with Megan, why now is a gun went off with the situation? Why did a gun be brought into a situation of just, you know what I'm saying? It's not really making much sense. The probable cause for getting a gun out. So once some people start asking why did a gun have to enter the situation of just a fight and stuff, then I'm going to be like, okay, I get it now. But until people can answer that, this story is plumb crazy. It's out, and um, it's about to get to the nitty gritty because these documents were unsealed 3 days before Pink Friday 2 came out. This was affidavit. Nobody got to see this affidavit. If you keep reading, if you have it, he says the reason why nobody ever seen this is because the holidays and they didn't really want to. They didn't even care about receiving the affidavit, but it came in. But as far as going to court and the court seeing this, they just ignored that as evidence. See ya. Please like the video. I ain't got no likes.